Welcome back, guys. It's week 9. This dude right here. This dude right here. Who that? Bradshaw. That dude right there is a beast. Stop hating, dude. Stop hating. What up? Anyway, we're going to start this week off with an interview with Randy Moss. Let's get this shit started. Randy, can I ask you why you're so angry?
I think I said something a couple weeks ago. Look, I got fined $25,000 for not talking to you all, and me personally, I really don't care. But at the same time, I do ask questions. Answer questions throughout the week. But for the league to fine me $25,000, I'm not going to answer any more questions for the rest of this year.
So instead of just a $25,000 fine, you're opting to be fined approximately $400,000. To me, that doesn't seem very intelligent. But then again, you don't seem like the most intelligent person anyway. What do you plan on doing instead of taking our questions?
If it's going to be an interview, I'm going to conduct it. So I'll answer my own questions, ask myself the questions, then give y'all the answers. So from here on out, I'm not answering any more questions for the rest of this season.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Come on, let all your true feelings out, Randy. Tell us how much cock you sucked up there in New England.
The captains, Will Fork, Tommy Boy, Mayo, am I forgetting somebody? Kevin Falk. Man, I missed them guys, man.
You what?
I missed the team. It was hard for me to come here and play. It's been up and down roller coaster emotionally all week. And then to be able to come in here and see those guys, running plays that, I know what they're doing.
Okay. So, why don't you tell us whose cock you loved in your mouth the most in New England?
Here's Coach Belichick, man, with a salute, man. I love you guys. I miss you. I'm out.
Okay. So I guess the interview's over because he said peace out. Wow. What a cock. And now he's a Titan? I mean, seriously. This guy's going to cause so much more problems. I think Childress is a dick. I would have kept him on the team. I think that interview was just hilarious after the game. I personally think that Childress is a cock, and they need to get rid of that dickhead because Minnesota's going nowhere without him. But anyway, on to what we are really here for, and that is the projections for Week 9 in the Doin Work League. I'm going to start off with my game against Mr. Traeger Lips. I don't know what you're going to do. I think this is going to be a good game. I'm excited about this week. I really believe I have a good chance of beating you, being that Chris Johnson is not playing. After that, your running backs really aren't that great. Javid Best and Felix Jones. Not only that, but the matchups, Javid Best against the Jets. Come on, dude. You know what I mean? I don't think that's that great, but Bradshaw against Seattle. Bradshaw against Seattle, kid. Matt Forte against Buffalo. What? I know I don't have an A-plus quarterback, kid, but neither do you. Because Tom Brady ain't really that good without Randy Moss anyway. Biatch. So, Joe Flacco's about as good as Tom Brady is this week. I got to start Mike Wallace, which I don't think is that bad. Brandon Marshall and Anquan Bolden against Miles Austin and Steve Breston. Who else are you going to play, dude? What are you going to bring? You can't bring Danny Amendola out there. What are you going to bring out? Robert Meacham? Or are you going to start two Dallas running backs? I don't think so. So anyway, I'm just going to say it this way. You probably need a tight end as well. So I'm going to just say I'm going to give myself the win. I feel pretty good about it, but, luck could go the other way and I could lose. So next game, Ballbusters against Partak and Ally. It's simple. Unless my boy Shriner gets to the computer, I'm sorry about Mike Sims Walker, dude. He blew up last week. Dude, first time in the whole season. Honestly, you can't start 2 running backs on the same team either. So Beanie Wells is going to have to go in there. You're going to have to put Mike Sims Walker. You're going to have to play Santana. You can't play Santana Moss. You better hit the waiver wire, kid. So I really don't know who you're going to play because none of your receivers are even here this week. I just don't know what you're going to do. All your receivers are on a bye this week. Your quarterbacks are both on a bye. You better go pick somebody up. I'm going to give the win right off the bat to Partak and Ally. There's no point in even talking about it because this dude's whole team is on a bye and he's going to have to drop some people, pick some people up to make anything happen. DickTowel.com against the Fake and Bakes Nutcakes. What we need to happen here, this should be a good game. Fake and Bake has just been catching a lot of bad luck. I don't think he has a bad team. Deshaun Jackson in his lineup, he must know that he must be coming back this week, so that's not a bad deal. I would personally play Des Bryant. It seems like John Kitna looks like a beast, loves him. I'd play him over Ryan Matthews. Ryan Matthews really hasn't showed me much at all this year. I guess last week he finally came out, but he scored a touchdown, only had 43 yards on 15 carries. I don't really think it's that great. You're going to have to play somebody instead of Mr. Steven Jackson. You're going to probably have to go pick him up off the waiver wire. Another kicker as well. I think this is a good game. I think Fakes Nutcakes are going to pull out a win here, help a lot of people with their playoff push, and we'll see what happens. Fakes Nutcakes takes the win in this game. Next game. Oh, shit! Chris Reynolds against Johnny P. What a fucking homo with his name, dude. I hate that name. It's so gay. He really does love cock. Yeah, well, we all know Johnny P thinks he's the champion of this league right now. You know, he had one phenomenal week. He's taken over the points in the league when, let's just be honest, Traeger's had it all year until last week. Now all of a sudden Johnny's team is the best team in the league. So, what I have to say about this game is, I'm sorry you have to start Brett Favre. That ain't good. Phillip Rivers against Houston. We all know Houston's defense is pathetic. You ended up with some good running backs all of a sudden. LeGarrette Blount and Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, dude. I like that. LeGarrette Blount could blow up against Atlanta. Ben Jarvis, the law firm, could have a good game against Cleveland. Rashard Mendenhall and Thomas Jones, I think that's pretty good right there. Better than what he's got showing. Chris Ivory, I already told you what I thought about that. I would start Larry Fitz or Santonio Holmes over him. Andre Johnson, if he plays. Calvin Johnson's a beast. He's going to be on Revis Island, so we'll see what happens there. Dustin Keller and Todd Heap. I think Dustin Keller gets it going again this week. You like the Bucs D against Atlanta. I don't, especially in Atlanta. So the win is definitely going to go to JP and Derek Blatt. So that's it, bottom line. Next game. Haters against Green Bay Fudge Packers. A lot of shit talking going on from this team too, dude. You know, they think they're great. Yeah, I had you ranked at the bottom of the league at the beginning of the season, dude. That's why it's called preseason ranks, all right? I really don't think your team is all that great. I still don't. I mean, Peyton Hillis is just, it's a waiver wire gem right there. LaShawn McCoy has just been ridiculous, but that's not going to go on all year, dude. All right? Brandon Jacobs is a great flex play. Look at your receivers. Garbage, dude. Garbage. T.O.'s been getting lucky. How many more tip passes is this dude going to catch and score a touchdown on? Really? Braylon Edwards is garbage, okay? Percy Harvin, who knows if he's going to even play? And now without Randy Moss, he's back to Bumsky status, dude. Bumsky status. You know, Manu, this should be an easy win for you, though. I'm going to be honest, Rocky. Easy win. No doubt about it. What are you going to do? Shouldn't even be a problem. No Sean Moreno. You're going to have to get him out of your lineup. Obviously, you're going to bring Roddy White back in over James Jones or Mike Williams. You choose. Don't really care who. You might want to play Michael Vick this week. He's supposedly starting. What you're going to do with your other running back? Don't know. You might have to play D'Angelo Williams and he's hurt. Who knows if he's playing? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Hello? I don't think so. So, I'm going to give the win here to Rocky unless Manu can find somebody viable enough to go into that running back position, which I don't even think there's anybody that great on the waivers. Finally, the last game is Get Money against Green Eggs and Sam. What do we got here? Aaron Rodgers has been a bum all year, let's just be honest, but he is playing that weak-ass Dallas defense, that garbage-ass Dallas team, period. Adrian Peterson, Darren McFadden, both big days. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. John Kitna. Really? You don't have anybody else? John Kitna? I'd play Ryan Fitzpatrick, dude. John Kitna's a bum. I mean, he threw for how many yards? But 1 touchdown, was it? 4 picks? Get him out of your lineup. Put somebody else in. At your wide receiver spot, I would play Patrick Creighton. To me, it seems like He's the only receiver left on San Diego at this point until Vincent Jackson comes back. Everybody else is hurt. Play Patrick Creighton. Play Patrick Creighton. As far as it goes for your running back, Sam, and receivers, I think Danny Woodhead is an awesome flex. Don't like any of your receivers. Overall, I think you're going to lose this game based on the fact that your running backs and receivers aren't really that good. So I'm going to give the win to fuck bitches, get money. Playoff push is coming, guys. Peace out. See you in week 10.